It's involved in immune cell production, and as far as the hormones, it's involved in growth and stress hormone production and regulation. Also involved in regulating your blood pressure, overall cardiovascular health, insulin resistance. So basically, the way that your body responds to insulin, memory. There's a lot of data that shows, especially during the REM cycle, that that's when memories are kind of being implanted and formed. So you find that if you're not sleeping well, that you're not remembering as well what you studied or what you prepared for the day or two prior.
Sounds like that's coming from a place of personal knowledge.
Absolutely. Mood.
Yeah.
Because that's involved in... Because then there's that whole loop with hormones and with neurotransmitters, of which melatonin converts back and forth to serotonin, which is that old, when we talk about the depression-linked neurotransmitter. So that's always in a big circle and chicken or egg type thing when you're talking about it relative to sleep. And then with children, you get even a little deeper because growth hormone. Regulation. So if kids aren't sleeping real well, now you've got some disruption in their growth hormone as well.
Wow. I mean, I know this is obvious, but sleep is really connected to everything. Mm-hmm. And it's so crazy that we don't fully understand exactly why, but we know it affects everything.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Every species and every system within every species is truly affected when you're looking at everything from immune to hormones, thyroid specifically, your memory, so your brain, your cardiovascular health, your heart. I mean, you're talking literally every system in the body.
Yeah. That's amazing.
From an evolutionary perspective, all species need sleep, and notice it's the one thing that just kind of keeps getting preserved from generation to generation. Basically.
Yeah, right. So anything that is universal or near universal and across time, we know that it has a purpose, even if we don't know what the purpose is.
Exactly.
If it evolutionarily persists around the world and across time, it serves a function. Mm-hmm. So sleep serves a function.
And I think an interesting parallel too is with diet. When you think about the evolutionary aspect of the way we used to eat, that processed foods have thrown off our diet so much in the sense of what we're consuming. Mm-hmm. Too much sodium, not enough magnesium, myriad of things. I think we all know those. But I kind of parallel it to sleep because, again, back to technology, whether it's the technology of food and food processing, to now look at all these screens and all these lights in our face and look at, I mean, I know for me, it's always, and my son, my 5-year-old that I'm sleeping with at night, what's the last thing I'm trying to get him to turn off? His iPad. What's the last thing I want to turn off? My TV, because that's kind of, you work all day, you get them ready in the morning, you play with them when they come home, and now it's like, let me have a little bit of time in front of the TV, but it's then it's throwing off sleep. So again, I kind of parallel the diet and sleep from that standpoint, that technology, for all it's good, sets us back in that evolutionary regarding those two.
Yeah. So we kind of have to simplify to get things back on track a little bit.
Yeah, that's exact good way to put it.
That's a great analogy. Absolutely.